Welcome back, everyone! This is Geronitis bringing you Pandemicraft. Today we are starting on episode 26. Before we get going too far, let me explain a few small things. First off, you might notice that I am on the Botania level. And that means that Wrench back! And I turn around and she's I turn around and she's like crouched, sneaking up on me. I was like, wait a minute, what's the... Renchin's back from Japan. Hello, Renchin!
Konbanwa.
I'm sorry?
Good evening.
Good evening. So, Renchin's back, and therefore we're getting back into Botania. However, before we get started on that, let me explain a couple small things. If you didn't see the Halloween special, you might notice that there's a slight difference in my landscaping. If you haven't seen my Halloween special, I suggest you go back and see it. I do face cam on it, so you can actually see what I look like if you care. Although I was in a small amount of zombie makeup. It wasn't as well as I really wanted it to be. But anyway, so yeah, the landscaping has changed because of Halloween. I decided to leave it this way because... Are you still shooting laser beams?
Yes, because I can.
Because you can. She needs a sword that shoots frickin' laser beams. Anyway, that thing's got a heck of a lot of range, doesn't it?
Basically, view range.
Wow, that's amazing. So anyway, at the end of last episode, I spawned a Lord of Torment into Elroy Gaffin's witchery room. He came on, and I was like, "This is gonna be good. I'm gonna record this. This is gonna be the great beginning of an episode." And he was like, "Oh look, a Lord of Torment, bloop, Safari Net," and he actually in less than a minute went and Safari netted the Lord of Torment, and I was like, that prank did not go as I thought it would. So, yeah, just to let you know, that's why we aren't starting out with Elroy being pranked, because I have 4 minutes of footage, and he's just like, now what? And I'm like, now nothing. So, now that Renchin's back, we are going to go ahead and continue on with our Botania setup. So we're getting Botania things done here. We're trying to fill up these mana pools. It takes forever, and it requires us to do ungodly things. Last time you saw the Botania level, all of the mana generation stuff was over here, and it is no longer over here. We actually added on, and you may have seen this in previous videos, but I didn't talk about it. Right before our Renchin left for Japan, we built this little outer area here, and but then she had to leave. It was an unexpected pleasure to be able to vacation in Japan, and that's why things changed so abruptly. But now they are abruptly changing back. So
Yep.
we are going to go ahead and continue forward. So if I'm remembering correctly, we were trying to automate the production of mana, and also get the portal to Alfheim open. So where are we in that, and how should we proceed?
I don't know how much we looked at the Lexica Botania on it, but if you open the page to Alphamancy, you can see the portal to Alfheim
Hey, look,
is
the
there.
book's changed.
Yeah, the book has now, it looks a little better. New version and stuff. So
Right.
we have looked at this before because I told you we need Terra Steel, and you have looked up the recipes you need Terra Steel for, so we need 2 Terra Steel ingots, as you remember.
I have 3.
Well, we need 2. And also you can see we need mana pylons. And if you look further through the pages, you can see you need a special, way to put some living wood to form the portal. So how about we do that?
Alright, I'm going in linear order and making the portal gateway, Elven Gateway Core.
Yep, you only need 1 of that.
Right, so I made the Elven Gateway Core. Then we're going to need mana pylons, which are going to make the Natura pylons. Nothing to do with the Natura mod, I'm sure. But Natura pylons. And as you might remember, making Terra Steel requires a mana pearl, a mana diamond, a mana steel ingot on an active beacon, and it requires half of a mana pool worth of mana to make. So the mana pylon is going to require gold, mana steel, and mana diamonds. So we're going to need 2 of those. So I've got the mana steel. That's no problem. That stuff's actually pretty easy to get now. The second thing I was going to need was mana pearl. I've got a mana pearl, and here is a mana diamond. Oh, wait. I need to make 2 of these, don't I? Another one of
And
those.
2 mana pylons.
Wait.
But you don't need 2 terrasteel because you make 2 natura pylons with 1 terrasteel. Oh, what do you mean?
Right, yeah. No, I meant that I had, I didn't have enough of the mana diamonds and mana pearls to make this correctly.
Ooh.
So I
Needs
need
more.
diamonds to, oh wait, no, I didn't even need I just needed the diamonds. Why was I think I needed pearls? I don't know, but now I need more gold. Hooray for preparation. But anyway, we should be able to do that. Then that. Then that? Oh, cool. That does work. Okay. So let me run downstairs and grab some gold real quick. Once we get this made, then what's the next step there?
The next step is building the portal. I'm getting some glowstone because we'll need some.
Indeed. Yeah, I've got a bunch of glowstone, so no big deal.
Oh, well, never mind. I know how you got that glowstone, haha.
Ha ha ha, shh. Nobody knows about that.
It's a secret to everybody.
It's a secret to everybody. Exactly. The actual answer to that is that Miss Wrenchin let me borrow a couple of glowstone producing bees. Because we were running out and we wanted to have more, so. Secrets out of the bag.
Dun dun dun.
Okay, so that made the 2 mana pylons. And then we put the 2 mana pylons on either side of the Terra Steel. And that should make the Natura pylons. Now, is it the mana pylons that work like bookshelves, or is it the... No, yeah, it's the mana pylons, right?
It's the mana pylons, yes.
Right, so you need, what, 3 or 4 of those to fully get a enchanting station going?
I think it was 3, but I'm not sure. It says that in the...
Glimmering.
When you click on the mana pylons, it should say that. Like, if you open the page to the mana pylons, it will say that how much it will do. Just 2 of these are enough to reach level 30. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Just
that's
look it up.
actually really good. I got to remember that because I'm going to use that so much. All right, so let's see. The gateway core goes in the center, like that. And then,
I'll give you the stuff needed.
Okay, I was about to say, there's stuff flying into my inventory, and I don't know where it came from. All right, so then we should be able to do that, and that, then that, and that. Then we're going to put one there, followed by, okay, what just happened? Okay, there we go. I was beginning to say, what the heck? The stupid thing with the little glitch that they have built into...
I know what you mean. When it pops into your hand when it shouldn't, and...
Yeah, and then it disappears. Oh, okay. I was looking. I was trying to find my. I was trying to find my Matic so I could chop that down real quick, and then I was just like, I can't talk and search at the same time because I don't have a brain. Anyway, so. Yeah, multi what?
Multitasking, yes.
Okay, so anyway. So now let's see. Let's go back to the Alphamancy page, the Portal Alfheim. We built the structure, we put the gateway core. Now after that we need to have 2 mana pools, and as you can see they are 1, 2, 3 blocks forward and 1, 2, 3 blocks off to the side. So that is 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. They are both in the correct location already. Thank you, Wrenchin.
I come prepared. I'm a TV chef. I prepared something.
You have prepared something. Thank you, Mrs. Ramsey, I guess?
I don't know.
Gordon Ramsay, famous chef.
I don't know.
No, I'm telling you, Gordon Ramsay is a famous chef, but yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, to open the portal, simply right-click the core with the wand of the forest. Oh, that's easy. That's just this right here.
Nah. You can try, but it probably won't work.
Yeah, it did. See? Aww. It opens. I
Right on.
wonder, can you throw something in like as it's opening, or does it have to? No, okay, it's not fully opening.
Nope, you
Okay,
need to have it stable.
okay, so the portal requires a substantial amount of mana deposited in both of the pools to open up. After that, it'll slowly drain to keep itself powered. If it runs out of if it runs out of
Banana
mana,
mana.
if it runs out of mana, the connection will be broken. So,
Pajeepy.
and anyway, once we get this open, we'll be able to toss items in and get new elven items back. So the problem we have now is how do we keep this particular thing set up? And the simple answer is by getting the infinite mana source that we talked about at the end of the last episode where we covered this. So we're going to need 2 mana spreaders, right?
3, I think.
3?
3.
I built this once in the test world, and I don't remember how it works. Don't we just have to have one here, and then have them point at the pools?
The problem with that is that the mana spreaders will not get the exact half amount of the mana from the Entrepreneur. For that, you will need to have just one mana spreader.
Ah! Wow, this thing is fast. I built this while you were gone, and it's like almost instant break. Like, to the point where it's almost disturbingly fast.
I have a dirt block. There you go. And on that, you can place one of the mana spreaders. What we also need is a mana distributor.
I think I have one of those in the chest as well.
Yes, you do.
So are we going to do this all off of a single Entrepreneur?
Yes, we do.
Okay, because when I built it in my test world, I put 3 Entrepreneurs just in case.
Just for good measure?
Just in case explosions.
Well, you can put a second one there just in case, but it should work with just one.
Now we're going to need 3 mana pools, right? Because I don't have any of those. I can make them real quick, though.
I just made some.
Oh. You are way ahead of me yet again, my lady. Oh, by the way, for those of you who saw the Halloween special, look at this item that I'm mousing over right now. The item that I'm mousing over right now will be the downfall of one person that I'm going to be getting revenge on. Enough said. All right, cool. So the mana... It's not you! You did not just whistle and walk away. The revenge I have planned for you.
We need 2 more mana spreaders.
2 more mana? I only have 1 right now. How are they going to be hooked up? Are they going to be sitting here pulling from these mana pools to this outer mana pool?
Yes.
Alright, so I should be able to toss this right here.
Well, you probably want to turn it to the other side.
I forgot which way they turn when you do that.
Never mind. Just, pick it up, place it right the first time.
You just cannot stand when they don't point exactly right, can you?
It has to be the right angle.
It's gonna drive her crazy. Okay, piece of gold, living wood, and any petal. I can make more of these, no problem. Now, when you make the advanced versions of these, do you have to enhance the current ones? Should I make a couple extras for when I make the enhanced ones, or?
No, the enhanced ones are made by themselves. You don't need to upgrade the ones you have to make new ones.
Okay. I was curious about that. I know that once we get the portal open and start being able to access the elven items, if you hit me with that again, I swear I'm gonna come get you.
No,
I just heard it. I just heard it go whoosh, and I was like,
Stand on the. Never mind. Now it's pointing upwards.
I can fix it. See? All better.
No. There you go.
Oh gosh. Okay, so the Entrepenium, which basically takes TNT, ta-da, and when you explode TNT, it absorbs the shock of TNT and gives itself. No, that's going to be ugly.
Yeah, it's just for temporary measures.
Yeah, well, it can be temporary here in a minute.
Okay.
I don't know. Just no.
Okie dokie.
Hey, you want the mana spreader pointing the right way. I want the lever under the ground.
Okie dokie.
There.
So you don't mind if I place that now then?
Ah! Don't do that! Yeah, I just got done telling you how, you know, right before we recorded, she was tossing Entropenium, she was tossing TNT at the Entropenium on the other side. And it hissed, and I was like, nah! Because, you know, creepers, right? And stuff. And she was like, it's okay, it's just the Entropenium. I was like, oh, okay, as long as it's just the Entropenium. And she tosses down another one. And I was like, nah! And then and now I'm under there doing that. And she's like, it's okay, it's just the Entropenium. It's like, nah. You enjoy that way too much. Okay, so
I do.
So now basically what we need is to place TNT here repeatedly.
Yes. But doing that by hand is no fun in modern Minecraft.
Exactly. We don't want to do that. Now, how fast is this actually going to go? I mean, are we going to be filling these pools really quickly, or what's the deal?
We're gonna fill them decently quickly. Maybe 10 minutes, 5 minutes. I don't know really. We could probably, you know, get the timer ready when we, you know, get the operation done that will do it for us.
By the way, in case I didn't mention it, I think I did mention it, but I'm going to say it again. The Entropenium will only absorb the explosion if it is completely empty. So as you can see, I'm right-clicking on it right now, and it is emptying out. Now that it is empty, we can place another TNT safely. If I was to place a second TNT before the Entropenium was empty, it would not be able to absorb the entire shock, and you'd have a crater, because craters. So always make sure that the Entropenium is empty before you place another TNT. Alright, so obviously we need to get this to start placing automatically, so how are we going to go about that, Wrenchin?
We're going to use the open box block placer because that conveniently places TNT on a redstone pulse. Or a block on redstone pulse.
Indeed.
And combine that with a timer from Red Power? No, wait. You know...
Yeah, Red Power. Things. Project Red.
Project Red, yeah.
Yeah, no, Red Power doesn't actually exist.
You have yourself the timed TNT placer.
Indeed. Okay, so do we have any of that ready, or should we take a break and go make some of that stuff?
Yep, we should probably take a break and craft all this stuff because that's probably boring to watch.
Yes, so let us get this stuff together. We're going to keep placing TNT here as we get the stuff together, and we will come back and automate the placing of TNT. Then, maybe this episode, maybe next episode, depending on how fast we get this going, we're going to automate the production of TNT and thus have a completely automated mana production line. So we'll be back in just a minute once we get this figured out, and well, not once we craft a couple items and are ready to put this all in motion. So we'll be back in just a minute. Alrighty, we're back. We got some of this stuff together and we're ready to give this sucker a try. Unfortunately, when you're going out crafting things, you can't be placing TNT manually because you're out crafting things. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to have the block placer here, and I placed it backwards again because brains. We're going to put the block placer here, and I need a sound muffler because why is it facing down?
Because you placed it up somehow. And why do I get it now?
I don't know. It likes you, I guess. There, now it's facing right. Okay, so I need a sound muffler because if this is going to be running constantly, first off, the hissing, the explosion, and the mana spreaders themselves make noise now. So, well, I'll just have to deal with it for the moment. Alright, so you're setting the timer for a certain amount of time.
25 seconds.
25 seconds, that should be more than enough. Alright, we're going to use a vanilla hopper. I was going to go ahead and put a hopper barrel, make this barrel into a hopper barrel, but I just don't want to because I really don't like the way you have to upgrade the Java barrels. It's not really that I don't like it, it's that I haven't gotten used to it yet, and therefore, since I'm not used to it, I don't like it. But let's go ahead and put this It's so hard to do this right when you jump so high.
Sure. Oh,
Alright,
yeah,
there we
right.
go.
I forgot. I'm gonna get my screwdriver. I forgot that I need that.
I've got it.
You got one?
Yep. Alright, so now we're going to need some basic redstone, right?
Yes. As you can see, this is an AND gate. And this part, what I'm doing right now, is not really necessary. But I want to do it so it will not use TNT when not in need of TNT. Whoops.
Wait, what?
It will stop placing TNT when the mana pools are basically full.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, well,
So-
we don't want it to be wasting TNT. I mean, we're going to make an infinite amount of TNT, so it won't matter then. But right now it matters because we don't have a way to produce TNT quickly. Right now, I mean, granted, we have 12 stacks of TNT here, which actually we really have more than that because it's filling up down here. But that's only because we used our vast supplies of storage stuff to be able to do this. Once we open the portal, we won't be able to use storage stuff. We'll have to have a way to continuously make TNT to keep the portal open. Of course, we could always just close the portal, whenever we don't want it there. But what fun is that? We want to keep the portal open for everyone to use. So let's see. You are. Oh yeah, the vines are going to be a problem, aren't they?
Yep, but not too big.
Alright, so you've got redstone running over this way, and you've got the redstone comparator. Oh, okay, so as the mana pool fills up, the comparator sees the state that the mana pool is in, and emits a redstone signal according to how much is in the actual mana pool. So, that being the case, when the mana pool gets full, assuming that you ran the correct number of redstone dust here, these will both get lit up, which will turn the timer off. Right?
Yes, you can even get creative with the redstone I laid out. Right now, I just laid it out so it has, I don't know, 12 pieces or something, so the mana pools won't be completely full, but basically full.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 12 is right.
So the maximum you could have is, I think, 15, because that's how strong redstone can get. So you could.
You realize that this isn't going to work, right? Because the timer's not going to actually get to the block placer. You placed it a block far away.
That's why I have a repeater in my hand.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want it to overplace TNT and stuff.
Okay. I was about to say, because that timer ain't going to work in this case. Okay, so, and the thing is, we can actually cut the timer in half if we add a second entropinium. But we
cannot.
Why?
Because the mana spreader is not good enough for that.
Yeah, I know. Once we upgrade it, though.
Mana. Once we upgrade it, yes.
Well, actually, can't we
do that?
Can't we just use the lenses?
No, that is not working because this mana spreader can only put out as much. I tried. I placed it, and it would be, I don't know, 2 seconds less or something. It's not worth it.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. As long as we're cool with this. Okay, it's fixing to go. Ding.
That's TNT in here.
Yeah, why didn't that work?
Do you still have the level beneath that?
Yeah.
Maybe that's making a constant redstone signal so the block placer won't go for the tick.
It shouldn't be, because it's putting a redstone signal into this block. So this block is so that's on an angle, so no, that's not it. Where do we have any? Let me grab a lever. Maybe there's something wrong with your redstone setup.
I have a lever here. Whoops. No, never mind. There it is now.
I have a lever here. Where? It's gone.
No, it's here behind you. It's on the ground.
Okay, nothing's working. Is the block placer broken?
No, it's not. I have it in my test world and it's working. No problem. I'm thinking of what is different here.
Let's see. Why isn't it? It's got the thing. It's got the redstone signal. It's supposed to place the. Ah! I'll bet I know what it is. I'll bet. Oh no, that's gonna be horrible. All right, is the timer coming through? Just hang on. I'm gonna go check something, and you tell me if it suddenly works. Oh wait, is the lever still on the side of the placer?
It is not, but I have one here.
All right. Tell me if it starts working now.
I'll wait for the timer, just to be sure. Because I don't want it to go off with another TNT in the time because explosion.
Understood. How long does it have?
Uh, 10 minutes? No, 10 seconds.
Okay.
5 seconds? Something like that. It's about to go off, and...
Oh,
what
crap.
did it change?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing?
It might have to do with my security station.
What? Really?
The security station stops anything. Well, it's supposed to stop anyone from placing a block. I guess that the security station considers the block placer as an entity. I guess it won't let it place.
Oh gosh. Oh, well, it makes sense.
No,
I mean,
no, it doesn't. I placed the block to place it. Well, I mean, realistically, it's actually kind of smart because if you can't place a block, well, no, if you can't place a block, then you can't place a block that places blocks. So it should be safe either way. Okay, well, I went ahead and broke my security station for the moment being. Do not tell anyone.
My lips are sealed.
And yeah, you were on the okay list anyway, so now I'm gonna have to figure out how to. The security station. Oh my god, of all the things. I can't believe that the security station actually stopped that from functioning. That is beautiful. Okay, so how much mana do we actually need to get the portal open at this point?
It's not too much. I think you may be able to open it already, but I'm not sure. Oh, you just try.
It didn't work.
So it's not enough.
Alright, well, in that case, let's take a minute, let this thing run for the moment, and we will have to figure out the whole TNT thing at some point. But let's let this run, fill up some mana pools, and we will be back to where we can open this portal before we close out the episode. So we'll be back in just a minute. I have to go retune my security station, I guess. We'll be back. Alrighty, we're back again. This is actually taking longer than I anticipated, but I already know how we're going to make it better. We just won't be able to do that this episode. Okay, so we are burning down the TNT. Let's see. Oh, wow, yeah, the barrel is actually empty of TNT, and we have...
Oh, we have a large buffer.
Yeah, we have a very large buffer. So yeah, that's not an issue. So we now have the mana pools are almost 25% full. From what I understand, we should be able to open it now. Let's cross our fingers and hope we don't have to wait any longer. Right click on it. Yay, it's stable. Okay, it's open. Now quick, let's throw stuff in it before it doesn't. All right, so when you open the portal, the first thing you want to do is toss your book in, because your book doesn't have special knowledge. Did it come back out, or did it just not go in? Yeah. Now when you open it, it says Elvengard. It says a message from Elvengard, 1 of 7. Greetings, we noticed your portal was open via a link from another world. That's a rather shocking news indeed. Let's see. Thank you very much for providing us with a positive knowledge from your worlds. Keep up to date with what happened. It's been a while since we left your world, of course. So basically they're happy that we tossed our book in there because now they can see stuff from our world.
Yep, and they gave us the knowledge from their world, so we can make Elven stuff now.
Cool, so does that now mean that... the resources of... the ritual of Gaia?
There is now a lot more stuff than
No. Okay, the resources of Alfenheim. Oh, cool, look, we can put living wood in and get dream wood. Okay, does that now show... Okay, we can throw in mana steel and get elementium. Pearls, diamonds, quartz, Alf glass?
Yep, it's decorative.
Okay, I was about to say, what is Alf glass? Okay, but that
It's
means
a nice
now...
glass type.
That means now that in mana manipulations, we can have elven mana spreaders. Okay, cool. What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? Okay, it's Dreamwood, Elementium, and mana petals. Okay, gotta make that.
Now?
Yes, right now. Because
Okay.
reasons and stuff. Here, Living Wood, Mana Steel. Let's do it. Well, the portal's open, and in theory, it's going to remain open because, stuff, but we don't want to leave it open because of the problem.
That we don't have infinite TNT yet.
Yeah. Okay, I got one element. Okay, I threw a stack in of... Okay, it's coming through in singles. Okay.
Yes, that's why you don't want to push stacks if you don't need to.
Yeah, thanks for warning me ahead of time.
You didn't really... It's not like you would have listened to me, I think.
Oh, see, that's just true. Not nice, but true. Well, it's not like I can argue. It's one of those things just like, she's kind of right. Okay, all I'm interested now, I'm waiting for because it's giving me back the Dreamwood, but it gave me one Elementium and then the Dreamwood. So I'm curious as to whether I just wasted a bunch of mana steel.
Probably it should come afterwards. I don't know though.
We're about to find out right now. Yep, there we go. Okay. Okay, so it's coming through. Let's make this mana spreader real quick, because I'm curious as to how much better this mana spreader is actually going to be.
I'm gonna pick up the Elementium that's dropping here.
I was going to come back for it in a minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you anyway.
Elementium, flower, Dreamwood. It doesn't work.
Mana pedal, not normal pedal.
Blarg. Small things, right? Small things. Okay, there we go.
All those.
There we go.
Things?
Elven mana spreader. Okay, so here's the deal, Sparky. I need you. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. We're going to swap this out, but we can't really do it while it's running.
No.
Not a great idea. Okay,
you
so
need to break the repeater basically. That's probably the best of that, or break the timer. Just stop the TNT from being placed.
Yes, it will no longer be placed now. And now we just want to make sure. I'm just curious as to how much faster this is going to take this down. All right, the Entrepinium's empty. The mana spreader is empty. Let's do this.
Remove the mana spreader.
Ah! Dang it, that's too fast. I made a mess. Every time... Like, let me grab some dirt. I go to grab some dirt. Renshin's already placing it. No, don't take it. So she takes it back out. Oh, you're horrible, Renshin. Alright, so... Sweet, Elven Mana Spreader. Okay, so now we can put the repeater back. And it will put this back to working.
What?
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 What just happened?
What did you do?
I don't know. Oh, cool, right? And ding, it goes off. Sweet. Now let's watch. All right. The Entrepinium is going, still going, still going, still going, still going, and it's empty. How far is the timer? About 2/3. Okay, so it's not going to speed it up that much.
Yeah, you might want to make the bestest mana spreader to see a significant difference. Dear God.
Difference, yes. Well, anyway, we're out of time for this episode. So next episode, we're going to cover automating TNT production because Renshin has already found a way, a little cross-mod interaction. And we're going to show you how to automate TNT, keep this portal open, which we're about to close because we can't really afford to leave it open all the time. Even though there's stuff I want. So I've broke the portal, so now it's closed. And the living wood I broke is gone.
Shouldn't be.
Well, I don't have it.
Me neither.
Okay, well, in any case, we'll get this going next episode, and we will have a permanent portal to Alfheim, because reasons. So until next time, this is Jarenitis signing off. Like me if you like me, subscribe if you want to see what I get into next, and as always, help spread the gaming!
Helps